Hi guys, welcome to my channel and today's video how to transform this filing cabinet into something beautiful. We're gonna go through the whole process step by step. First, we're gonna remove the knobs. I gave my piece a very light sanding with 220 grit so I can remove the shine or the top coat. Then I start cleaning the whole piece with TSP. If you want to know how I mix my TSP, I have a video. I'm gonna put the link up. You can click on it and see how I do my TSP mixing. Before I start painting, I like always to use Zinsser Cover Stain. It's oil-based primer. It will prevent any leaking. Let my primer to dry for a few hours, then I will give it a very light sanding so I can have a smooth, nice finish. I start painting my piece using the Peachy Keen. I forgot the name. It's by Country Chic Paints, kind of peachy color, and I absolutely love it. And I'm using Country Chic Paint 1.5 inches brush. Country Chic Paint usually dries really fast, like when you're done with the whole piece, you can start with your second coat. If you want to give your piece a second coat right away because it will dry fast. So for this project, I'm using only one brush. After I'm done with the peachy color, I'm just going to use the vanilla frosting, dip my brush a little bit in it, and yes, it still has the peachy color. That's how I'm gonna blend my colors. It's so easy, just dip it a little bit, keep brushing, and your color will blend. You can just add a little bit vanilla frosting, which is very light color or light white or off-white, something like that, and you can have the perfect blending. See, for the bottom of the drawer, I'm just gonna add the Peachy Keen, it's just peachy color. I can call it peachy, right? Peachy color, and I'll just keep brushing, taking it up a little bit slowly, drag my color so I can have the perfect blending for this piece. I did the same process for the whole piece, the sides, the top, the front, and I gave it 2 coats. Yes, I did blend my colors with the 2 coats because it was easy to do that. If I notice my colors start drying a little bit, I can just add mist water. It will soften the color, it makes it more easier to blend. You know, when you add water to a chalk paint, it will reactivate your paint, so it will be easier for you to work with. So here is a quick look on how I blended or added my 2 colors, Peachy Keen and vanilla frosting. Oopsie, random thing on the top, but been removed. See, if you notice here, I start painting the top. First, I started with a white color, which is the vanilla frosting. Then I used the other color, Peachy Keen, to blend my colors. I don't know, I think I prefer that way, to do from a lighter to darker, so my brush won't have that dark tone in it, and it will be easier to blend. Of course, it's up to you. Every person has his own way of blending colors, but this is how I did it on this piece. I might do it differently on other pieces. So for the molds, I'm going to use the amazing clear cast resin. This one is the clear, not the white one. And it will dry within 48 or 24 hours. It's easy to work with. It will give you time to work and clear or remove any bubbles from your molds. But the other one kind of dry really fast if you're in a hurry and you want to finish your product really fast. I'm going to leave a link up there. Click on it if you want to see what product that it dries faster than this one. And it's very easy to use. There is 2 solutions. You just mix them together, stir it really good, then pour your solution into your molds. Clear all the bubbles, because you're gonna have bubbles in the corner, and let it dry for 24 hours. I'm using Re.design with Prima molds. It calls Tillden Flourish, if I'm pronouncing that right. It comes in 8 inches by 5 inches. And it added it was like the perfect mold for my piece. Here I'm trying to remove the excess because I poured a little bit a lot, and since it's not gonna dry fast, I have the time to remove all the excess. After it was done, I gave it, of course, 24 hours. It was dry, and look at it, it was perfect. No bubbles, nothing, and the extra stuff or the extra solution, I just used it on other mold, so I don't waste it. To glue my mold to the piece, I'm using E6000 glue. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bag, spread it with my finger. You can use like stick or anything, then keep it or stick it to my piece. I'm gonna tape it so I don't want it to move, and I'll give it a few hours to dry. Then I'm gonna start painting it. The reason why I added the molds after I painted my piece, because it will take 24 hours to dry. So I didn't want to waste all that time. I gave my piece, you know, 2 solid coats. It was perfect. Then I was thinking I can just paint the molds when I'm done with it. Usually if you see my other videos, I add the mold first, then I paint my piece. The blending was easier than I thought because I just added a little bit the vanilla frosting on my brush, painted the mold, and it kind of blended perfectly with my other or the base color. For the sides, I'm gonna use Read My Letter stencil, but I'm not gonna use it with paint. I'm gonna add a chalk paste so I can have it a little bit raised, if you know what I'm saying. So this is what I used, the chalk paste, and I actually love it because it dries so fast. I love things dry fast. It makes me like keep going with my piece and finish it faster. Here I just want to add a little bit and you can see the results, but on the corner I'm gonna use the whole stencil. Same process I did on the other side so I can have a little bit design on my piece. After it dries, just give it a little bit quick color so it can blend with your piece. Now it's time to add the Beautiful Things Transfer by Re.design with Prima. It comes in a lot of small pieces like small flowers, small leaves, and when I say small, it means separately, not one big thing like the other, transfer. And what I love about it is you can use it for more than one project and you can save the rest. Use it on other project. Anyway, here I'm gonna use probably like 2 big flowers, 1 small one, and I'm gonna add more leaves to the transfer. I'm gonna show you in a minute how to add more like details to the flower if it needed. See, for the top I wanted to add a little bit leaves, so I added leaf, transferred it to the piece, then I added the whole flower on top of that so I can have a little bit more details to the top. It will cover like more area. This is the results and I absolutely love it. You won't feel it at all like you're adding something underneath, not at all. It will be very soft and smooth. For the last steps, I'm adding the knobs back, and after I painted it or spray paint it with metallic gold. With that, my piece is done. Of course, I painted or I protected the whole thing with polyacrylic water base. And this is the final results. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please support my channel by clicking on subscribe and clicking on like button. Thank you so much again.